Hello and welcome back to Fanboys of Gaming, Not So Daily podcast. I am one of your three hosts, Christopher.
I'm Michael.
I'm Justin.
We got some goodies for you today, right, Mike?
Yes, we do. We got Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. We got Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
That sounds dumb.
And we got a little preview of Metal Gear Online.
Metal Gear.
Persona 5. And bad news about Persona 5. Project Morpheus is renamed.
Oh, yeah.
Possible
That's really
pricing.
great.
And then some more cosmetic news from Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with PlayStation. Well, there's two things that we have. One is the PS4 colors, which is a big thing that people have been asking for since Xbox is the only one that's really been doing it.
What, like skin consoles?
Yep. PS4 now has replaceable parts that you can put on it to change the color.
Yeah, the faceplates have different colors now. Some of them look good with the black, but the white, at least in my opinion, the white looks better with some of these color combinations because they have like bright red, they have blue, they have gold.
Except for that like puke green color. No one.
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea was.
So you're telling me the chassis? What parts of the chassis come off?
You know the shiny part with the Sony logo on it? The only shiny part on the PS4 console? That's the only piece.
Oh, yeah, I see that on my PS4 all the time. Oh, wait, I don't have a PS4. So talk to me like I don't have a PS4.
The PS4 has a gloss, 1/4 of it is gloss, and the other 3/4 is matte. And
I remember that.
The glossy section is where the hard drive is, and that's why it's removable. So they're giving us faceplates for that area, so that way you can customize a little bit more. They have, let's see.
Tiny little area?
Yeah, but it actually looks pretty nice with some of these colors.
So while you're replacing your hard drive to 1 terabyte, maybe more, you can also replace it from black to maybe this sweet-ass purple.
Yeah.
Or...
You sound like you're doing an advertisement for it. However, you also are speaking like, what's his name? William Shatner from Star Trek. Because you're putting these pauses between words.
Well, you see.
Well, you're upgrading to 1 terabyte.
You can also get this
that much prettier.
Sweet purple.
Yeah, you're talking like Mr. Kirk.
Yeah, well, they still haven't released like an actual colored console like Xbox. There still is some cool combinations you can do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Here we only have the black and then the special editions. We only have we've had Arkham Knight, we have the Battlefront one, and that's, as far as I can remember, those are the only ones. But we, generally speaking, only have the black. And now that there's gold, silver, blue, that weird green we were talking about, purple, and red. Personally, I like the duller ones on the black. I don't particularly like these bright ones because it's kind of weird looking, but to each his own.
I like the idea of removable chassis pieces because I as I've seen consoles come out, like Xbox has come out with like so many different colors and versions, and for their Slim, their 360, 360 Elite, the One. You yourself, Mike, you have the blue Forza console. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like some people regret buying those. You know, like because unless they disappear into your entertainment system, you end up like seeing that. Like imagine you get a Goyle, to come over, and stuff's getting pretty intense. She looks over and goes, "Is that a Forza Xbox?" And you're just like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Oh, well, you're a noob." That was an extreme dramatization of what it would be like. But
trying
it's one of those
to get
things
intimate with a woman.
They said they're disappointed in you that you waited that long.
No,
they're like, you waited for this, didn't you? You couldn't get the black one like everyone else. You had to get the special one.
It's just, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's almost like a phase. Like they think it's cool when it comes out, and then once they've had it for a little while, maybe not so much Mike's console because Mike's is more subtle. It just is kind of blue. It says like Forza on it at one point, but like those outrageous colors and everything, I feel like people would eventually just look at it and go, "Why did I get that?" So I do like that PlayStation's letting you actually just change out the faceplate, so that if you get bored of it or you think you're a douche, you can just change it back. Most likely the latter.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some faceplates. We got some Kingdom Hearts that pretty much is getting a new faceplate because they're replacing a lot of stuff that was supposed to be in 2.5 in 2.8.
Wait, what are you talking about? New faceplates? Wait, was that a transition into Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, it was.
That was a bad transition. You
Yes,
do
it
like
was.
talking faceplates.
Yes, it was. Well, it's because it's different. 2.5 promised us the other two games from like the old Game Boys.
Fourth wall.
And instead of that, they're giving us Birth by Sleep again on top of...
Was Birth by Sleep in 1.5?
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yes.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because it was just the cutscenes, which everyone complained about, because Birth by Sleep was actually like Kingdom Hearts.
I didn't know it was.
Just it played exactly like Kingdom Hearts, except you had 3 different characters instead of 1.
This
My
new
favorite
one...
Keyblade is from Birth by Sleep. I feel you should know. Let's all name our favorite Keyblades.
Oathkeeper.
I could definitely say the Ultimate Blade. It's still the sweetest.
Oh, I'm the most unique. I'm a hipster. I like the.
Ultima's too cool. Everybody likes the Ultimate Blade.
No, yeah. I like the.
Sorry.
I like.
Sorry, it's the most powerful.
One of Aqua's Keyblades, the Rainstorm.
I forget what it is, but there's a dragon one in Kingdom Hearts 2. I always forget the name of it, but that one's also really sweet. Yeah. It's really hard to get, but it's sweet.
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna reel us back in as soon as my scroll wheel works. Alright, so 2.8 is a playable the intro is Birth by Sleep .2, and it's a prequel to Birth by Sleep.
So they made a whole other game?
I guess. It's probably a short. I can't imagine it being any longer than maybe like 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, let's see. Point 2, a fragmentary passage. Birth by Sleep's a direct prequel, blah blah blah.
So it's a prequel to the prequel. That's great.
Pretty much. And then they're giving us Dream Drop Distance, which I'm curious how it'll play on a controller compared to the 3DS. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, Dream Drop Distance is really good, but not a lot of people played it. Dream Drop Distance was amazing. Yeah, it's really good.
I would love to see that onto a console.
But a lot of people didn't play it. So I'm excited for that. And then they're giving us Back Cover, which is a collection of cutscenes from a Japanese-only browser game called Unchained X, which focuses on the earliest wielders of the Keyblades. So that's a prequel to Birth by Sleep.
And that's just swell.
That's an origin story, I'm guessing.
Which I don't know if you guys know, but I actually have comic books about Kingdom Hearts. They're pretty sweet.
You what?
I have comic books about Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh.
I actually have one as well. I bought the first and second volume of it.
Very nice.
Yeah, same here. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well,
now that we're done sharing our whatever
stuff,
because not everyone loves Kingdom Hearts as much as us.
Let's go to Persona 5.
So cool.
Persona 5.
I don't know if you guys played the 4th one, but the 4th one was really good.
I did not. I've heard a lot about Persona though. Is Persona a JRPG? Or is it just a Japanese like action adventure game?
Because I've to explain.
Never played.
If you've ever seen I don't know how to explain it. Like if you've ever seen the anime, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a lot of stuff happens in it. Like you go into a new world and then you have to fight off like creatures. It's weird.
Is it Is it kind of like Hack, or no?
Yes.
Okay. I played .hack.
Yes.
I have not played Persona, but yeah,
I didn't play Persona.
It's getting delayed to 2016, summer 2016. I'm not quite sure if that's American or only or Japanese and American.
I highly doubt it's a global release.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the actual. Okay, Atlas showed off a new trailer for Persona 5. While Atlas originally scheduled the sequel for late 2015, the trailer now shows summer 2016 as the release window. And this was at TGI, so probably 2016 for Japan. Maybe 2017 for us, because it takes a while to domesticate them, transition them over.
Why are we so lame?
Why are we so lame? Because we speak English.
We as in our country.
Because we speak English. If we spoke Japanese, we could get a lot of games a lot faster.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go on to Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Online. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Mike's gonna edit that one out.
Which I didn't know it was supposed to be online, but I guess it is.
Yes.
I didn't know it was supposed to be online either.
Metal Gear Online is kind of like
Is it gonna be like a Command and Conquer type of thing?
No, it plays. Alright, here, let me read it. Metal Gear Online. The official Metal Gear Online website is here with new info and footage from the upcoming online mode, including details on missions, stages, classes, and more. The free-to-download online multiplayer mode will be available to all those who own Metal Gear Solid 5 on October 6th. And there's 12 minutes of gameplay here. The mission types include Bounty Hunter. Teams win if the number of enemy team tickets is reduced to 0. So basically you have like reserves. And whoever goes,
so it's like Battlefront.
Yeah. It's like Battlefront. But if you kill, like, okay, so in there, if you kill somebody, it takes their counter down to 1. But if you use the Fulton extraction, it takes their counter down by 1, but gives you a +1. So the point is, you can kill, but you get more out of not killing people. So the game's kind of like, you can kill people if you really want to, but you get more benefits out of not killing them, at least in Bounty Hunter. And then there's Cloak and Dagger. Attackers win by recovering the data disk and uploading to the evac point within the time limit. Defenders win by preventing the upload. Attackers are armed with only non-lethal weapons, while defenders have lethal weapons. This is
it's like
it's like search and destroy kind of.
Search, yeah.
It's kind of like search and destroy.
The same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like Control mixed in with search and destroy, or capture the flag with search and destroy.
And then I saw the comm control, which is kind of like a hack, where it's like you got to go around picking up the stuff and giving it. Well, I guess it's more like capture the flag, kind of. You got to get that and bring it back.
Okay. I'm interested to see how this plays out because Metal Gear. I'm sure that Metal Gear Online will take most of the physics and gameplay from Metal Gear 5, so I'm interested to see how that works. The classes also look to be preset. I'm
interested to see if they have the box in it.
I don't know. No, yeah, there is actually. I remember reading about it. There is the box, but the guy that had played said there was almost no sense in using it because most people are going to be like, hey, there's this random box just like in the middle.
I wonder if you could put a decoy box. That'd be cool.
You could put down a box and then just leave. Well, I don't know if you can because in 5, when you drop your box and you get out of it, it disappears. It doesn't just sit there.
I wonder if you'll be able to get a decoy then. I wonder if that's going to be like an update or something like that. That'd be cool.
Maybe. I wish it was like that. That would be cool. But I'm seeing
that there is 3 different classes, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Recon, Heavy, and Infiltrator.
What do you want, Chris?
You a long while back when you first started talking about this, you said October 6th. You know what else is on October 6th?
What? Halo?
Season 2 of a superhero show that just so happens to be a man who generates lightning as he runs.
Oh yes, The Flash. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I did see it in my Game Informer magazine, which I forget what it is about. I think it's about Halo 5 this month.
Probably.
Halo 5 is coming
random thing. PlayStation VR. That is what they are now calling PlayStation, whatever it was called.
Project
Morpheus.
I wish they would have called it like maybe PlayStation Morpheus or something, because I like the name Morpheus. I think it's cool. PlayStation VR is kind of like
Google Cardboard.
Yeah, it's kind of just I don't know how I feel about it.
So along with the PlayStation getting a price drop, this is going to be priced very high.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the console range, they're saying, so $300 to $400 probably.
I would love to see them charge this more than the console. That would be really something special.
Here's the thing, though. That's pretty normal for a VR headset, though.
It is.
It's not unreasonable, just becoming from all the research you have to do for it, all the development. Like, obviously, it doesn't cost as much to make it as it's priced. Like, nothing ever does. But think about it. You're paying the people who made it and are making it better than the other ones.
The only way I could see this doing very, very well is, and I have no idea if it will. I'm assuming it won't, because from what I know is that the PlayStation VR also works with the PlayStation camera, and that's how it tracks your head movements and things like that better. But I'm curious as to see if it will be compatible with computers. I don't think it will be.
No.
Probably not. That's probably when it's not going to be worth it.
Yeah, but I think it would be
Oculus
silly not to. Yeah, it would be silly not to make it compatible with PCs, because then that opens up two areas that you can compete in. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. If I was them, I'd try to make it compatible with computers.
My question is, what type of port will it use? Will it be USB, Bluetooth? Will it use
proprietary, possibly?
Yeah, the same port as in the back of the PS4? If it is, then it's not going to be compatible with anything but the PS4.
Yeah, if they use the port that the PlayStation camera uses, which would be stupid, because then you can't use the PlayStation camera to use the VR headset, which is what the whole plan is. So I can't imagine it being that.
Because Mike's face is still frozen on my screen.
Oh, it is still.
It looks like he's farted on my screen.
His face is like this.
Yep.
I hate my life.
Okay, well. Anyways,
let's
after
continue.
Cutting all that out.
Yes.
Umbrella Corps, or we should be known as Resident Evil Shooter. Is what they've been calling it. It's a team-based shooter. Sorry, still third person as normal, and was revealed at the Tokyo Game Show again.
Yay!
But it's weird because it's not normal weapons. It's all zombie-based weapons so far.
Okay.
Zombie-related weapons. Like you can deploy a zombie as a shield, which is, I think, pretty cool.
I think that's
awesome.
Cool. I don't know. When it comes to Resident Evil, I just got kind of bored. Like, it got a little bit too
out from where it's supposed to be. Instead
of
it went survival horror. It's
it didn't go
adventure.
right. I'm not into it anymore. I mean, I'll probably just give this one a chance just to see how it goes. But aside from that, I don't really have much of a super urge to play it. Like,
I think what's cool is that you're not going to be facing zombies. You're going to be facing other humans, which I think may be something cool to look at. Like, they're saying it's teams of mercenaries with unusual gear like axes, spikes for like traps and that, and like zombie jammers and that to actually push the zombies away from you and towards your opponent. Which I think is going to be something cool to have a third opponent that isn't controlled by anybody.
That is
like another variable. That makes sense.
So it's a 1v1v1.
Basically.
Well, no, it's teams.
Oh, is it?
It's teams of third person people.
Okay. I'm starting to get confused, but okay.
It's like Gears of War pretty much, except you have zombies.
Okay. I got you now. I understand.
I get it. Is that all we have?
Yeah.
That's all I found that was relative to
the Tokyo Game Show?
Us in the West. Referring to Tokyo Game Show. The rest of the stuff is mostly for people in Japan.
All right, it's time. We
got one more thing, though.
What's one more thing?
If you guys looking to get a PS4, wait to see about the new Destiny bundle, because you may be able to get Metal Gear Solid 5 for free.
That is a pretty console.
Possibly. Or $20 off of it, whatever PS4 decides. They haven't gone over it yet. But
they got some backlash from it.
It costs too much. People are complaining, but people will complain about anything. That is something you will learn. It is a great time to be a gamer, as Mike said a long time ago, and gamers will complain about anything.
Yep.
And with that, now it's time for us to get out of here. My name is Chris.
I'm Michael.
I'm Justin.
For a second, I thought Justin was about to say I'm Michael, and it just threw me off completely. Anyway, we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.